Andy Stevenson standing beside a victorious Matthew Elliott here in the RDS after a win over Kenny Muckanwana. You seem a little bit deflated by your performance. How are you feeling?
Heartbroken. I was convinced. I was like 110% convinced. Not only was going to finish him, was going to knock him out. Came close to finishing him in the first. Rear naked choke. Came really close in the third with a head and arm. Then I dropped him in the second with a left hook. So I feel like I was getting close, but I really wanted to get him out of there because I really want to push on, and I don't think decisions are enough for me to be pushing on. Like, no matter how good the win is, no matter how good the opponent is, like, I want to be putting guys away now. Like, my mindset's completely changed, focus has changed. I want to push on this year, so I really wanted to finish. But fair play to him, he stuck it out.
I feel you're being a little bit harsh on yourself here. Like that fight coming into this, I was saying there's so many undefeated prospects coming in here. We've 2 title fights yet. My mind kept coming back to this fight between yourself and Kenny, and I think I think Kenny deserves a lot of respect for taking this fight, considering his last 2 losses and the style that you brought to the cage. Do you have a newfound respect for him maybe after the fight?
I've always respected Kenny. Whenever Kenny took this fight, I was surprised. It was like, on paper, I'm like the worst matchup he could have took in Cage Wars. So whenever I was looking at it, I was like I respected him off the bat, because I was like, he could have took easier fights. Like, he definitely could have got easier fights. But the respect's there, 100%. I just know him a lot better than what I've shown. So
I feel like Kenny is a very, very talented fighter. Like, albeit he's lost his last 2 coming into this, and the style is kind of what we were highlighting coming into it. But like, his run in Bellator was phenomenal. He was subbing lads left, right, and centre. Do you feel like you're being a little bit harsh on yourself right now?
No, not at all. I feel like I hold myself in a really high regard. I feel like Pat and Shando hold me in a really high regard. Everyone I train with does, and they know what I'm capable of. I feel like coming into this, like the big emphasis to it, from my perspective, was that Kenny's 2 losses are 2 9-0 guys, both of them decisioned them, albeit it was like clean cut decisions, but it was like neither guy was getting close to finishing him really, or pushing for a finish. And I was like, if I really want to cement myself as one of the top featherweights here, I got to get a finish. And it was it was a pretty comfortable enough decision. Came close to finishing him a couple of times, but he also he defended well, and he was also he was still attacking stuff. He landed a couple of good shots, and he was still attacking subs and that. So I don't think I'm being hard on myself. I think I'm being I just hold myself in a much higher regard than the performance I put on.
I mean, clearly you've your mindset on greater things, right? Yeah. As is evident by the kind of, you're wanting more despite coming away with a win. Yeah. It's been such an amazing time for the gym at the moment, with Paul, with everyone, but also so many fighters at your weight class as well. Is that pushing you on, the fact that the FAI is having this boom at the moment, and you're surrounded by lads who are, you can see where your future lies if you could keep going?
Yeah, especially I feel see when you've got Paul Hughes in there, and you look at things and you're like, I can do this in this position with him, he can do this in this position with me. It gives you a lot of confidence, because you're like, right, okay, if he's going out and beating the fuck out of Usman, and we know he lost the decision, but I feel like everyone's came away from that fight and been Paul Hughes was if that was a 30-round fight, Paul was going to win. If you just let that continue, Paul would have broke him. And I feel I see whenever you see stuff like that as well, and you're maybe not so much comparison, but you're like Paul can do it, I can do it. I know how we all know how we get on with Paul in the gym. We all know how we train with Paul, and Paul's such a world-class fighter that I think it's hard to not look at him and be I want to be where he is. And I feel to do that, I got I wanted to knock Kenny out. I've made massive improvements in striking, but that's what it is.
I tell you what, you've finished your last 2 fights. You're after winning a domestic showdown there that had a lot of eyes on it. Yeah. You're 3 on the bounce now. What do you want next in Cage Wars? Ideally, what would you like?
I
don't even mean a name. Where's your head at for, say, you're in, where do you What path do you want to be on now in the next year?
I want to do, like I've said, I want to do contender series this year. But like in my head, I was like, I need to finish here, and then I need to finish my next one. And I was like 2 finishes, like it put me at 6-1. Like that one loss against it's not even a contentious decision. Like people know I won that fight in Belfast. Albeit
Shelley fight.
Yeah, like it needed to happen. The Shelley fight needed to happen because I feel like if it didn't happen, like I almost felt like in the 3rd round there at times it was like when Dak Larkin was saying you got to do stuff, and I'm like, I'm tired. He's telling me like he's trying to attack corners and triangles, so it's hard to do stuff.
Was it a bit of deja vu?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sitting there and I'm like, I have to land elbows. Like and even if it's just one here or there, I've got to like find the posture, make a space, land them, because I was like, like I can't just be sitting there going like, yeah, I've won this fight. So yeah, like it needed to happen, but like realistically, I'm 6-0, 5-1, but.
yeah, well, look,
drifting on.
no, you're grand. I was just making sure you're still in frame. I thought that was a great win tonight. Don't be too hard on yourself. Congratulations, and just go and enjoy the win, and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you, Andy.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Legend.